Heavy rains have lashed Malawi since cyclone Freddy hit southern Africa again on Saturday. Dozens of people have died in mudslides that washed away homes in and around the country's commercial capital, Blantyre.
You see, this area here was occupied by houses. The whole area here, from up there, and people are gone. People are gone, things are gone, everything is gone. It's going down, it's going down. From up there, going down. It was just a nucleated area. There were plenty of houses, but they are all gone.
President Lazarus Chakwera on Tuesday declared a state of disaster in 10 of the hardest hit southern districts. The damage on infrastructure has been hampering relief efforts.
The roads are hampering our efforts to reach out. Indeed, people are asking for helicopters, but people must know that even helicopters require a certain type of environment for them to operate. What is happening now that even in some areas, helicopters may not even be able to reach. But we have tried to send boats. 5 boats have already gone out there. The military is always there. We have a command center where we are able to see and detect what type of support to send to the people.
Many people are now sheltering in schools where they are relying on aid from humanitarian agencies.
Having seen the continued impact of the cyclone, we have extended the period in which learners are to stay away from schools by an additional 2 days. Roads and bridges have been damaged, and in addition, some schools are being used to provide shelter to victims, some of whom are parents and teachers. As such, schools cannot open in such a scenario. This decision will help people recover as we also assess the situation.
Across the country, nearly 59,000 people have been affected and more than 19,000 displaced. Calls are continuing for the international community to provide more aid and step up rescue efforts.
So guys, here you see in Malawi where the cyclone Freddy devastated the area of the country where over 200 lives lost. In the first video I post, and then now I'm doing this video, you have like more than over almost 240 lives lost and countless injured and over 50 still missing and over 80,000 people get displaced. Some are shaking shelter in schools and in centers, and as you can see, the local government is there sending out boats to find survivors and help others. And you see, the guy was showing you where you see there was all homes disappear. And this is a devastation where I can relate to, because I've been through 2 hurricanes, 2 Category 5 hurricanes. One was Hurricane Gilbert in Jamaica in 1988. You guys can look it up online, you will see the devastation that caused. And the most recent one, which was like 5 years ago, Hurricane Irma. So you can go online, you can find a Hurricane Irma SXM type of thing, and then you see the devastation. Like 3/4 of the island was damaged, and I went through it. People lose their lives. I've seen houses literally taken up, concrete homes and roofs disappear, and devastation caused. So I said that to say this: they will need a lot of aid to help in this trying time, because it's a very trying time. But be cautious. I'm talking to my subscribers and whoever's watching this video. Be cautious about sending money to GoFundMe's or like Red Cross, because most of the time this money you send don't actually reach the people. If you want to send money or do anything to that towards Malawi, you more have to like seek out, do your due diligence and seek out like local groups. Those are the ones who most likely will help, because if you can remember a couple years ago when the earthquake had hit they call the place Haiti, and millions and millions of dollars was donated, and less than 10 million was spent in the country, and over 100 million, I don't know what the exact figure, but I know millions was stolen. So be careful about sending money to anyone during this time, because I've told you, I've been through 2 of these hurricanes, and most of the time the money don't reach to the people who need it the most. It's only the local aid agencies does actually do the most work. The Red Cross always come in way after, and even then, they barely help, or they give things they don't want or things they don't need, and they take all that donation money. So I don't trust the Red Cross. That's number one. So maybe I'm biased towards this with the Red Cross, but shout out, prayers goes out to the brothers and sisters in Malawi, and for all who is listening and watching as well. There's videos, there's news channels online. You can go and check out the devastation. I didn't want to show too much of it, but as I said, I've been through 2 of these things, Category 5 cyclones, aka hurricanes. So see, if you have family members over there, call them up, see who you can help. Preferably help family first, then move on, because that's the best way to help someone in this situation, because I've been in it, so I know how it works out. And as the guy said, the helicopter, the minister said the helicopter cannot be used, which is factual, because they cannot land if there is debris or water, because the helicopter needs somewhere dry, not dry, but they need somewhere when they come low, the wind don't pick up anything and throw it in the propeller, and the helicopter comes down. So boats are the best thing, because what we had used was boats, jet skis and stuff like that to go around helping people, and inflatable boats. So that's the best thing to use in this situation. But it's a really big devastation. It's not easy, so prayers goes out to them, and as well, if you have any family member there, reach out to them. That will help as well. So thanks for watching, thanks for listening. You don't know, it's the Washington SXN podcast. Tell a friend, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Peace, one love. Boom.